So what you gon' do, when your pocket's low and empty, waiting on your stimmy and the bank ain't got no sympathy, look, money, ministry. Tell me, is you feeling me? Collectors ain't no friend to me, yo. Pastor Hines, take his time, show you definition and the truth behind the grind. Bet you wish you managed it better. Stormy days is over, homie. God got the answers. Ayy, look, money, ministry. Ayy, money, ministry. Money, ministry. Look, money, ministry, yo.
God bless you. Hey, welcome to Money Minute Ministry. Hey, yours truly, Pastor James L. Hines. It's a JLJA production. Hey, today I got a special guest, young man. He have bought into him. He's going to be living with me, and we're going to be programming him to move forward in life. And so I got a special guest today. I call him grandson. You might know him as Hawk G, but his real name is Michael Hawkins. And so, hey, with that being said, I want to introduce Hawk G. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to refer to him as grandson. The last couple of days, I've been drilling Mike with 3 words to be successful into. The first word is, what are the 3 words, Mike?
The first one is listen.
What does that mean to you, to listen?
That means whatever the pastor say.
Hey, he a little nervous here, is he? He throwing them terms around, whatever the pastor say. Okay, first thing is listening is to anybody that's speaking positive influence in your life. Okay, listen. Okay, what's the second word?
Obey.
Okay, now what does that mean?
When you listen, you do what is told.
Oh, he sounds like he's a student. Hey, I do want to say Michael Hawkins is a 4-point student from Ottawa Hills. He graduated #1 in his class, the valedictorian. Hey, let's give him a hand for that. Valedictorian, Hawk G. Okay, that's pretty impressive, you know. So listening and obey is a quality you used in the classroom. But there's a third word I'll tell you at my house that you got to have to be successful. What's that third word?
Buy into.
Buy into. What does that mean to you?
That means what it says, buy into. That means you have to, when you listen and you obey, then...
You ever been on a team where a coach selected some people and then put them off the team?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, because those players didn't buy into.
Right.
And so I say, you know, the pastor make up words and make definition. And that's what you're going to learn by living with me and Sister Hines. You got to listen and obey and find out what does that mean. Because we give definition. She'll always tell you, if you don't know what something means, she'll tell you, get a dictionary and look it up. That's her way of making you use self-motivation. To me, buy into what I'm telling you something is to want to do it, want to have a drive, want to get better. And so I noticed, I was sharing with you last couple of days about investments, and you said you invest. And I was, oh man, all the years I was gang-ho fired up. But you said something that troubled me, but I want to revisit that conversation. How many years have you been investing?
Since 10th grade.
What year are you now?
I am second year in college.
Okay, so 4 years removed. Okay, what do you invest in?
I invest in Bitcoin.
Oh yes, he said Bitcoin. I was all right. But then I asked him what kind of Bitcoin, and what did you say?
It's on Cash App.
It's on Cash App. That's as far as he can go. And I says, well, why did you buy Bitcoin? And what did you say?
Because I seen an ad and it told me to invest.
Yeah, now he listened, he obeyed, and he bought into it, but he didn't understand it. He just did it because the ad said so. That's pretty good marketing. We'll give that to Cash App, good marketing. But I understand now, children all over the world is starting to take part in their future. And I want to say this to you that's listening. Everybody in the past must pay for the future. Believe me, all of us are standing on someone's shoulders. I know you've heard that phrase before. Or we've got here not by ourselves. And so we must do the same. Now, over the course that God has allotted time for you to live with is one word that you're going to learn: interest. You know what interest is?
No.
Okay, you will learn what interest is. Lend me $1. You got $1?
Not on
Oh, he's that digital currency. That's where this world's going, digital. Okay, borrow $1 from me.
Can I borrow $1?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if I got them small of. Hey, how about $10? Okay, that's $10. Now, for you to pay me back, because you said borrow. So when you borrow, you got to pay interest. And all I was going to want you to do is pay me 10% on $10. You know how much that is?
Yes.
How much is that?
$1.
Oh, wait a minute. There go that 4 point. There go that 4 point. That valedictorian. Shout out to Otto Hills. Thank you, educators. You developed a good one here. He was quick. He knew right over. You must be a church baby, you know. That dollar go to church. That $10 don't go to church. Okay, I understand. All right. So in return, you're going to pay me my $10 back in interest. So how much is that?
11.
Oh, we'll pay my 11. But count it out. Let the folks see. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah. Hog Cheek got $10, $11 on it. Okay, well, he don't have it no more. I have it. Yeah, it's mine. It's mine. All right, now that's very interesting because interest is so powerful. It's the driving force behind every wealthy person. Every wealthy person embrace Albert Einstein. You know who Albert Einstein is?
Yes.
Who is he?
I know he has the highest IQ.
No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't. Back then. But he took on the Heinz clan. I can tell you, I got a son and a daughter that's pretty tough, and they got my sperm, so I know they tough. I know they tough. Y'all didn't like that, but that's just dropping it like it's hot now. Okay, now listen. I consider I'm pretty bright. I'm pretty bright. So bright they haven't taken my IQ. Yeah, they just know I got it. And so I want to say this, okay? He's been abreast of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein said this about interest. It's the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. That means people going out borrowing money really don't understand. What, borrowing money to get a car, get a house? Let me ask you a question. You like Benjamins?
Yeah.
Who do you refer to as Benjamins?
$100 bill.
What? Oh, he know who's on the $100. Let's give him a hand. He know who's on the $100 bill. That's pretty good. All right. So $100 bill, Benjamins. What would you do with 10,000 of them?
Well, I'll put 3,000 away, and I'll invest.
Wait a minute. Let's write that down. He said 3,000 away.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can have some money to fall back on.
That's fallback money.
Yes.
He believe he gonna fall. I don't know nothing about fallback. Okay. All right. Let's go. What's the second thing? You got 7,000 left.
Yes. I'm gonna invest the rest of that 7,000. I'm gonna invest it in Bitcoin.
Okay, well, let me introduce you quick. First of all, the scripture says have 7 to 8 investments. This is a biblically based financial class. And the first thing is he's got 3,000 just in case something go wrong in Bitcoin, because he said that. I'm gonna invest 7,000, keep 3,000 for my fallback. The scripture says, have 7 to 8 investment because nobody knows what evil will come upon the land. So we use that as our guiding, our GPS in the investment world. I encourage you, find companies that are growing and that are paying, and those called growth and income stocks. Do you know what electronic traded funds are?
No.
Okay, good. And what do we say about when you don't know?
Ask.
That's right, ask or research, because you're buying into it, you're getting hungry. So there's a QYLD, it's a NASDAQ 100 electronic traded fund, QYLD. It's paying 12 cents on a dollar. Now I only got, can you figure out what, if you borrowed 10, what you're supposed to pay me back if you had 12? I'm gonna see if he's the valedictorian from Ben Harvard or Otto Hill. You know what 12% of 10 is?
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah, look at that. See, that's why Albert don't have nothing on me. That's $1.20. I just took your $10, 10%, 10. I knew 1 more percent. 10, another percent is 20. Add together, got 120. Hey, he caught on camera, so now you know. You grasshopper, and what's my name? Man, I can't. Somebody call Kung Fu and ask him what his master name was. Okay. Oh, I'm Yoda, and you. Somebody don't know what's that? Star Wars. Can I get it? Who was Yoda? Your daddy looked like Yoda when he was little. Yeah. I got a good shot in there today. Okay, don't y'all call the people, tell the pastor. Pastor got jokes today. Hey, but I want to say this. So, hey, let's figure that out. How old are you?
19.
And I'm 60. What's 19 from 60? Somebody say 41. See, I'm quick, boy. I'm quick. That's why I'm Yoda. We're going to find out your name. Young Jedi. Yeah, this young Jedi, I'm Yoda. Yes, okay, that's how we're going to do it. Okay, that's pretty good. 41 years. We're saying we can get funds to pay us 12 cents a dollar. All right, let's compounding interest. That's a calculator. Yeah, put it up on your iPhone. Or we can just use this phone. Okay. I'll let you take the numbers in. Starting with that first one. Original, type in $10,000. It says a starting amount. Okay. I'm going to say we're going to only contribute $1 a year. So you got $1 in there, right?
Right.
Okay. Then we're going to say for how many years? 41 years. Yeah, he got that Christopher Columbus going on, spotted land. Bam, bam. That's pretty good. Okay, and we're going to get 12%. How much money you think that 10,000 going to be 41 years from today when you're looking like me? See, you got the peach fuzz now, but this is what it really looked like 41 years later. All right, well, what do you think it's going to be? $40,000. Take a guess. No wrong answer.
Hold up, say the question again.
How much $40,000 going to, $10,000 going to be 41 years later?
$40,000.
Okay, at 12% interest.
Oh, 12% interest. Probably about 22,000.
No, okay, that's pretty good. He doubled his money in 41 years. But that's why you have to start to understand the power of interest. What does that number say it's going to be?
1,043,000. No.
Yeah.
1,043,134.
Boy, look at that valedictorian. Look at, he want to see it again. He won't even get his change on that. It's going to be $1,043,134.
And 23 cents.
And 23, he want every penny of it, don't he? Every penny. Everybody say every penny. Say, every penny belongs to you. But if you don't really understand, you pass up those opportunities. Just think. That's what me and Sister Hines been led to do, to secure generational wealth. Take a bucket of money, put it away, don't bother it, leave it for the next generation. 4 decades later, 10,000 have grown to 1 million. Think if you take 1 million. Well, let's take 100,000. Now, a minute you don't believe you got access to $100,000. Work 30 years and you will. Just don't spend everything you got. Okay. They gave us 10 million. We don't want to start like that. Now what does that number say?
$10,422,672.
So just think of this. When you graduate, they're going to give you a credit card. They're going to tell you, come and get your new car. How much you think a new car going to cost you? You know, you deserve it. You worked hard in college. How much a new car going to cost you?
About 40,000.
What kind of car you going to get?
A Dodge Durango SRT.
Oh, look at it. He done already paused in his mind because he think the way he feel now, he going to feel later. He going to spend $40,000 You gonna pay for it cash?
Card.
Oh, he gonna use a card, so he's gonna borrow it. So when you pay it back, it's gonna be about $63,000. So you done pay $63,000 for a $43,000 car. But if you'd have just held off, I mean, how do I look at 60? Somebody say drip. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use that dope turbo, y'all. Y'all a little slow in here. Let me back it up, really back in. Shh. All right, really back in. I look okay for 60 years old. All I'm trying to tell you is don't get in the trap of borrowing money. Have discipline. What's the 3 words again?
Obey, listen, and buy into.
Yes, and I say listen before obey because you got to know what you're obeying to. So the first word is to listen. Obey and buy into it. Get some discipline in your life, and I guarantee you have more than what I ever had. Let's recap. There's a word that should be right here that goes with this Proverbs 22. Six and 7. What does that say? Train up a child in the way it should go, and when it is old, it won't depart. Train him up in 22 and 7. The rich ruleth over the poor. Yes, those who got money will always enslave those who don't have money. Listen, obey, and buy into. Investment, interest. Those going to be the words and the mission God has given to me and Sister Hines, to our young Jedi. My name is Yoda, you Jedi. All right. As Kung Fu would have it, snatch the pebble from my hand. All right, let's see, can he get the pebble from my hand? Let's see, let's see. Pebble from my hand. Oh, now very slow. Must take time to get there. All right, until then, we'll get young Jedi up to speed, because understanding interest, he even know what kind of car he want. He even have an idea of what it costs. He didn't put inflation in that. But what I'm trying to tell him, you're going to get everything you want, just not right now. If you listen, obey, and buy into it. Use your ears, use your hands, use your feet. If you listen, go to work and hurry up and get there. Now that's how you think. Use your ears for listening, your hands for obeying, and your feet for buying into it. Hey, that's the interview for the day. If you're listening, I want you to slow down and think about what you can do with your money and what your money can do for you. Until then, this is James Hines, the pastor. In other words, the Yoda to the Jedi. Hey, this is Hawk G. What is any final words, Hawk G?
Listen, obey, and buy into them.
I tell you, he gonna be the Yoda pretty soon. Hey, God bless you. Stay tuned next Saturday. Call a friend, tell a neighbor, tell them tune in. There's word of wisdom about money. God really wants you to have more. Would you start to listen? Shalom. Well, praise God. This has been a JLJA Ministry production. Stay tuned for next lesson, where God has brought me to teach and bring my pet, preaching, education, and teaching. God bless you. See you next week.